Yes, sir. You know why I'm happy? I'm happy that the Dallas Cowboys drafting from the NFL Network got the Dallas Cowboys ranked. Not number 1, not number 5, not number 10. And I keep looking, and I'm strolling down on this phone. Not 15, not 20, but 21. Shout out to Ezekiel Elliott number, right? In prime time when he was here. Julius Jones, you can throw his name out there as well. And Joseph Randall. But here's the situation. I like it because when you think about it and you contextualize it, you say, man, the Cowboys always play good when everybody doubt us. They do. And as I sip on my coffee, all I can think about, this draft class proving the naysayers wrong. And truth be told, everything on paper always sounds good, right? Let me go all the way to the front of this list right here. And I'm looking down. Who they got number 1? They got Philadelphia Eagles number 8. I see Miami number 6. The Browns number 4. I give them that. The Chargers number 2 in the draft. Oh, Chicago Bears had the best draft. They got Justin Fields. They got Tevin Jenkins. They got Larry Borum from Missouri. Okay. So then they got Tonga in the 7th round. They got a whole bunch of guys. But I like the fact that the Cowboys are being overlooked because everybody know when the Cowboys fly under the radar, when everybody think that this team is going to fall on their faces. They just do amazing things. And what I want the NFL Network to do, please, keep that same energy when the start of the season hit, when midway through the season is there, and when the season is almost over with. We want them to still say, man, we had the Cowboys ranked at the 21st spot or 21st spot, and man, oh man, this team was able to change our minds. And I love it because with the first round we got Micah Parsons, second round we got Kelvin Joseph, of course we got Osa, and then we got Chauncey, then we got Nahshon Wright, Jabril Cox, Josh Ball, Simi, and then we got Quinton Bohanna, and then we got the Israel kid and Matt. Now out of this draft order, as you guys can see, I think that how this team is going to implement these guys will work out for our favor, because let's just break it down real quick. We needed help at linebacker. We got that. And I'm not saying you should draft for needs, but you needed that mentality, that dog mentality, with teeth, right? Then you needed help with DB. You got one of the most underrated DBs out of this draft, and one can argue the fact that, hey, if it wasn't for his off-the-field situation and want to sell CDs and rap and these sorts of things, maybe, just maybe. But a lot of times you're looking at it like, hey, if you're going to spend millions and millions of dollars on investing in a player, then 9 times out of 10, you want to get somebody that's all in on football. But everybody got their why, and his reasonings may be that he want this, and that. And he might show up on the field because his name is Boss Man, huh? And you can throw fat in there. We needed DB. So imagine Diggs on one side, you got Boss Man on the other. Whoo, it's going to be nasty. And people can't see it right now because they're inside the frame. I know it's hard to see the picture when you're inside the frame, but that's okay. And now, I'm just going to skip all the way down. Of course, I love Double O. The mindset of a guy that's Osa. And I'm saying love casually as relates to somebody that's hungry, because drafting him creates competition, and we know we need competition. So that's a good situation. Nahshon Wright, I can understand a lot of people having their reservations on that, but hear me out. After that pick, and I'm not even going to talk about Chauncey, it's going to be a real uphill battle for a defensive edge guy because of the fact you got Bradley Anaya, you got Dorrance Armstrong, who is Jerry Wayne Jones' pet. You know, that's his favorite guy. And then you have the likings of Gregory. Randy, get down Gregory. And then you have D-Law. And then you got, was that Carter? Rondell Carter? But I think that he will be up for the competition. But let's talk about Jabril Cox. He's a interchangeable safety / linebacker with coverage abilities. And let's not just put him in that box, because now you got range. And yes, when he went to LSU, he was the quote unquote, everybody was pausing and saying, okay, who is this guy that always find himself around the ball? Who is this guy that picked up the defense like that? Can you imagine? Just close your eyes and imagine if he was with that program from day one. Might have went earlier in the draft. Now, Josh Ball, look, we all know we looking for somebody that's better than Terrence Steele. All of these picks, baby, all of these picks were designed to help this team out to be better than what we exhibit and exude last season. And I believe that these guys are going to do just that. Now, I'm going to talk about the big Bo, Quinton. Shout out to South Memphis. Shout out to Gangsta Black and all of those boys out there. Now, defensive tackle from Kentucky. We've been looking for this. We've been waiting for a big boy that you can put inside that everybody can eat out. Yeah, like, hey, I can eat off of this food now because we got that big boy inside. We got that now, right? And I can't wait to see how he's going to have his chest out and say, okay, we fighting for this. So the Justin Hamiltons of the world, hey, y'all saw what happened to Antoine Woods. You want to be next? Oh, and then you have everybody else like the Brent Urban sitting there saying, man, they got rid of Antoine Woods. I'm new to this situation. I'm going to try to fight like you know what. So I love the fact that competition, iron sharpen iron. So I love that we are flying under the radar. And let me talk about Simi. Fehoko. Oh, my goodness. News out there that he actually ran a 4.37, but we're not going to talk about the speed and these sorts. He's 6'4", and he's smart. Cerebral approach to the game. That is what I like more so than anything. And you don't have to worry if he's going to be at home at night, right? Or is he going to be running the streets? So that's a good thing too. And I'm not sitting here saying that you want choir boys, because we already know how that goes, right? But I'm looking at competition. I'm looking at guys that's hungry. And in Israel, I'm talking about him too. Yeah, that DB, all he did was took the ball away from the opposition. All of these guys. Hey, Nahshon Wright, he had 4 interceptions within 20 games. I think Israel had, 6 or 7 interceptions within 20 games. Boss Man Fat had 4 interceptions within 20. I'm paraphrasing. I don't have the official stat right in front of me. But all of these guys, all of these DBs, they got their hands on the ball. So we looking for certain things that can help this team out, putting their hands and getting their hands on the ball. And Coach Mike McCarthy, last week when he was on the Rich Eisen show, he was saying that, hey, if you think about it collectively speaking, toward the latter part of the year, we start getting our hands on the ball. We finished 7th in the league in total takeaways. That's something to ponder. There's something to wonder. There's something to think about, Cowboy Nation. So by us being ranked 21st, don't let that sweat on your mind. It's sweet music to my ears, even the wind blowing after that. Sweet music. So now we just got to keep that same energy. Hey, everyone have a reason, but results are what matter. So I love the fact that everybody got us counted out. Keep counting us out, baby. I love it. That means we coming, baby. Let's go, Cowboys. Y'all post me your thoughts of the rankings. I know it's artificial right now. Nothing tangible. All of this paper champs and these sorts of things are running all through the off season right now. It's time to get that work in, put that action in. Let's continue to grind and shine. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Go Cowboys. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. Let's go. I'm out. Peace.